What's up, guys? Welcome back to the last episode of Banjo Kazooie. Can't believe we already done with this LP. So right now what I'm gonna be doing is showing you where the last 4 of the swap and stop items that we activated in the last couple episodes. So let's do a total recap before we go. We unlocked all the places that are needed. We got 2 at Mad Monster Mansion, and we got 1 at Freezy Easy Peak. So with that, that's already 3 down, 4 to go, and we're gonna be starting here at Gobi's Valley so we can get that stop and swap item. So that'll be number 4 down, which is very nice. Let's get these. Get there slightly faster. And instead of like, see, you can get there in like 2 different ways. You can either A, take a flying carpet, or 2, which I would like to do, whoops, is use a flight pad, which is a lot easier to do than just having to wait for a freaking flying carpet to fly around. You just fly. Even though it got there before I did, honestly I don't care. So let's go through here. Click this. And look. Our 4th and swap and stop item. Alright, so since we already got that, we're gonna go now to Treasure Trove Cove to get that. I don't know if I should wait for it or should I just... I'm not waiting. It's just 1 life. So yeah, Treasure Trove Cove. Here we come. I can't believe we are done with this. So yeah, as I was mentioning in the previous episodes, I was actually planning to do more LPs after Banjo Tooie. And what I had in mind recently was doing either, whoops, I was planning to do either Legend of Zelda or well, I'm doing Legend of Zelda. That is not an excuse not to. But I was planning to do that or Assassin's Creed. And my thought was, I'm gonna stick with... Are you guys ready? Ready? I'm going to do Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And I'll tell you now, I am very excited for it. I mean, I've already completed it 100%. See, like, one thing, and hopefully I can be able to do it, but there is one thing in the game that I think I haven't done yet. But I'm gonna, before I... excuse me. Before I go on and start my LP on Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I'm gonna at least take a month off so I can be able to, how do you call it? So I can be able to go on and practice a little bit on the area that's needed the most, which is the final battle between you and, well, not the final battle, but it's a battle between you, one of the legendary ships, one of the hardest ones to get in order to get a treasure. And so I've pretty much completed the game, got all the treasures, got all the maps, synced up every part of every island, Templars, Assassin's contracts, stuff like that. The game is really fun. I don't know why a lot of people hate on Assassin's Creed. it's honestly, even though some of the mechanics are the same, it has different stories that adds to the feel of the game, you know? Like, I was really happy when Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out, because that game was based on pirates. I like pirates. I'm one of the biggest not Assassin's Creed, Pirates of the Caribbean enthusiast. So yeah. Oh, look at that. This is our 5th stop and swap item. So yeah. Now that's done. We're gonna go to Rusty Bucket Bay right now. But yeah, I'm a huge sucker for Pirates of the Caribbean games. So whenever I found out that Assassin's Creed Black Flag was coming out and saw the previews to it, I was like, oh dude, I should get it, man. Like, honestly, that game, I gotta tell you, it was worth the wait, because I had to, like, I can remember I had to actually wait about 6 months after its release, and I got it for Christmas. I believe it was 6 months. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't. But either way, like, even if it was a year, like, it was worth it. I enjoyed every part of the game. Like, one thing I love to do first is, like, just go through the game, beat it, see how the storyline is, and then after, I'll go back to it, like, restart the file, and then going and completing the game 100%, stuff like that, you know? Oh, dude, just by seeing that game, it was freaking, like, it was very breathtaking. Just everything that was in there. Just the scenery, how the ocean looked, the characters, the bar fights, drinking, doing those missions where Kenway just goes and assassinates the bad guys. Stuff like that is awestruck. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, this is where our stop and swap item number 6 is in Rusty Bucket Bay. One of the areas that I dreaded the most. But luckily we were able to finish it, you know? And this has been a real experience and I've enjoyed it. But where the captain's cabin is, see over here, this is the front of the ship. And so you go to the left side, or like when you're going up that ramp, it's gonna be on the far left. So yeah, I believe it's this one. Yep, I was right. Next stop and swap. And then we have one more, which is going to be in Click-Clock-Wood. Click-Clock-Wood. Click-Clock-Wood, it was hard, but I love that level. Click-Clock-Wood is, like, really well thought out. Just how everything was mapped out from the main area where you start, and then it branches off to like spring and then summer, fall, winter. Just everything about this game, like, it leaves you in awe. A lot of people might not agree because they're like, oh, that game is just so childish. Why do you even play it? It's like, dude, this was my childhood, man. Like, seriously, one thing I've always learned to appreciate the most was the stuff that, not just the stuff that you enjoyed, but also the stuff that made you who you are. All the hardships and all that, you know? Like, even, you gotta appreciate both the bad and the good. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, you know? And the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, yeah, one thing that I had a fight over, it's not really a fight, it was more like trying to tell the person that this is the right idea instead of having to fight with people, was that not every game is perfect, you know? I've learned to come to understand that. Like, Legend of Zelda, I love it. I love it to death and everything. But like every game, it has its flaws. Call of Duty has its flaws, and I can name at least 2 of them on the top of my head. But I'm not going to go there because there's going to be some Call of Duty players that are going to be bitching about what I'm saying and whatnot. So yeah, if you know where Nutnut's house is, it's that squirrel during the winter time and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much my rant, you know, like, not every game is perfect. It doesn't matter how much time they put into that game. It's not perfect. Like, for instance, Banjo 3 Nuts and Bolts. I'm sorry, but that game had way too many flaws. Way too much. You know, a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. But honestly, I don't. I don't like it. It has way too much flaws, and it's not one of those flaws that you can still enjoy the game, you know? It's just they changed it too much, you know? It's not the same Banjo that we all come to know and love, you know? And like Legend of Zelda, I love it. I love it. I really do. But the game has flaws because, for one, like, the worlds themselves are too short. Like, for instance, Ocarina of Time. It's too damn short. Like, if I were to just speedrun it, I can easily do it in, like, without all the tricks that people do, just playing it normal, I can easily beat that game in 12 hours. Easy. So yeah, that is my rant, and let's view game totals. So Gruntilda's Lair is 10 G's, of course. We 100% in Mumbo's Treasure Trove. Boom, 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 and so on. Like, and we got all the stop and swap items. 100%. Very nice. So yeah, this is Enigma Luigi, and I'll be seeing you guys on Banjo Tooie. You guys have a nice day, and see you in a while. Later.